All right, good day, great people. Tunde Abraham here as well. Um, I want to continue my training, my faceless training today from engine proper. Engine proper. So what you can see here is a diagram of an engine, especially of a gasoline engine. Now, the engine is the most important of the parts that make a vehicle to uh, to to run. For this purpose, each and every component is made from precision parts. Okay, and many of these precision parts, or all of these precision parts, help to convert heat energy into uh, a mechanical energy efficiently to burn the air fuel mixture. And these precision components includes the cylinder head, the cylinder block, the piston, the crankshaft, the flywheel, valve mechanism, drive belt, and oil pan. These are the components that makes up a engine, an engine. Sorry. Then I will now will look at each of them one by one and look at their parts that forms each of them. Okay. So one of these components is cylinder head. Cylinder head. So and what you can see here in my arrow, my cursor, is cylinder head. Here it is shaded as it is mounted on the engine. Here, when it is removed from the engine. So under here we have the cylinder head and we have the cylinder head gasket as labeled. The second one is the cylinder block, as we can see here, cylinder block. Here it is shaded and it is mounted when mounted on the engine here. The other picture here, it is when the cylinder block is removed from the engine. So the picture of what you can see here is a picture of a cylinder head. The next one is I will talk about the piston. The piston, we can see the piston how it looks like while in the engine. Then here it is being removed and we can see the component and part of the piston. We have the piston, we have the piston pin as labeled, and these two are called the piston rings. Then the next one is the crankshaft. As you can see, the crankshaft, it is mounted on the engine, as mounted on the engine, and we can see this shaded portion which is showing on the engine, and here it is when it is being removed from the engine. So the picture of what you can see here is called a crankshaft. A crankshaft. The next one I will talk about is the connecting rods. Connecting rods, which each of the cylinder has a connecting rod. You can see inside the engine here, and we can see the connecting rod when it is being removed. In, Also, the connecting rod has a bearing cap in which they can hold the crankshaft properly. The next one is the bearings. The bearings. You can see the crankshaft bearing, the thrust bearing, and the connecting rod bearing. Next is the flywheel. Next component that makes up an engine is what? Is the flywheel. Flywheel. The shaded portion here is the flywheel. The flywheel. Then next is the valve mechanism. Valve mechanism. Valve mechanism is all those components that drive the valves, that makes the valve to move easily, and they include the exhaust camshaft, they include the intake camshaft, they include the valve lifter. Number three is valve lifter. Number four, valve keeper. According uh, to the label, valve keeper. Number five is the valve spring and retainer. Number six is the valve spring itself. Number 6 is the valve spring itself. Then number 7, valve stem. Valve stem oil seal is number 7. Number 8, spring seat. And number 9 is the valve itself. And number 10, we have the timing chain. Number 11, we have the timing chain tensioner. We have the timing chain tensioner. And number 12, we have the timing chain vibration damper. Timing chain vibration damper. And the number 14, we have the crankshaft timing sprocket. The next on the component that makes up the engine, or that helps the engine to run smoothly, is the drive belt. Is the drive belt, which you can see the shaded portion here. Drive belt. Then, and the last one is the oil pan. Oil pan, a pan in which oil is being stored as a reservoir before being circulated around the engine. All right, today I will stop here, and when next in my video that I will make, I will continue on other systems of the vehicle, like the intake system, like the exhaust system, like the cooling system, and the likes like that. All right, so with this, thank you for watching my videos, and I want you to subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to my channel, and turn on your notifications and click on the bell button as well. All these are so that you can receive a notification when I drop more video. All right, then for your top-notch automotive training, we provide training for individuals, one-on-one, institutions, companies, drivers, even mechanic associations, and apprentices as well. Kindly contact us through our WhatsApp 081 and email jvglobalconcept@gmail.com. Thank you. See you next time. Bye.